Hello, 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 hello. Why is that so loud? I turned you down earlier. Why are you still loud? That's better. Hello, hello, hello. What's the button? I just turned Jamalki down. Because yes, I have Jamalki in the background. Poor man. Busy doing his things. It's Thursday. It's D&D day. This is gonna be fine. I think. Whoa. What was that? Hold on. I saw an error message briefly. The heck was that? Triggerbot thingy. Oh, right. Triggerbot warning. Whoopsie. Let's get the trains loaded. I don't know why I'm standing here. Let's go over here. And let's... Oh. We want that one, and we want to sit down. Which breaks, because I'm... The more I see it, the more I'm convinced that that wing fabric is connected to the hair somehow. I just need to load the model into Unity and check things, but I can't be bothered. Or I go into Blender, rebuild it. I'll do that. Anyway, back in our little thing. I'll pop some extra trees down for these guys, because everybody deserves a few little trees. There we go. Let me get that up. Right. So my goal, because I've already stated this on my go lives, is that I'm going to build another little but bigger village, an actual village. So this track left track kind of needs to go over the right track, because the trains are going to go counterclockwise. I have decided the trains are going to go counterclockwise, so they're going to go this way. That's that one, and this one's going to go this way. I could have them go in opposite directions, to be fair. Actually, I might. Oh, maybe I do. No, because then I can never have them swap track. I don't want them to swap track anyway. But I want them to keep going in the same direction. I have my reasons, which will eventually become apparent. So, in here, we want to raise the land a bit. Whoops. I should paint some land. How close are we to the edge of the world? Oh, we're not that close to the edge. I thought we were much closer. I'm just gonna take them. Oh, and that's the other corner. Right. This one's not going to be quite as spread apart as my other one, I think. Although, I've got all of this in the middle, and I've got this corner, so I could still do some stuff. So I want to have a bit of village and farming, where the things cross over. A bit more farming, more village. And then we'll do woodland stuff over here. I mean, a lot less water than land in this one. Okay. Okay. I can make this work. Whoopsie. Actually, yeah, there's some buildings that stretch. It's a bit early for a stretch.
Stretch those muscles.
Oh god, that loud.
Grab a drink.
Yeah, I have a drink. There, see, you have proof. I stretched. And I have drink. I do not have a cup permanently mounted to my right hand, because in order for that, I'd have to disable finger tracking. And I don't want to disable finger tracking. Chow, why? Why are you coming here dragging the penis? Oh, wow, we got some lag spikes going on. How have I lost 11%? Sorry, 12% of frames? Oh, well. Oh, wow, numbers continuing to go... Why is number continuing to go up? Hello? Hello? What? No, hang on. Sorry, just temporarily turn the music off. Huh? The hell? Anyway, how is Char? You know, have some love. Love Char. It's the rapid hand movement, I think, is what half of it is. Right, I'm going to work on the farming bit first. Other than having to deal with Bear. I saw that message. Our little boy. If that house can just go anywhere. That's a fishing dock. That's a lumber yard. And that's just a house on the water. So we'll go with this one. Almost. There's a part of me that wants to build another one of those, but without the boat. I don't think I can. No, I can't. That's a shame. I'm annoyed by the fact that that fits so well. What the fuck? Okay, what is going on? Huh? Let me just... No. Okay, no, this game is... Oh, so it's all what you can see. The Why am I tanking frames? It wasn't doing this yesterday. Nothing has changed. Hmm. Oh. Chris. I need to figure out how to make that not look like ass. My FPS is falling down the shitter and I don't know why. Like, I'm getting half the frames that I had yesterday, and nothing has changed. So I don't understand. How's Chris? Other than dealing with I'm just gonna have to deal with the frame drops. Still ill. Yep. He's fine. Reset that for a second. It's the fucking game. No. I'm getting concerned at the fact that I'm literally losing 50% of my frames when I wasn't yesterday. Like, what? Why? The fuck is going on? I have changed. The only thing I have done is add an event to Vinyan, but that shouldn't cause anything to happen until that triggers. So why the fuck are my frames in the toilet? Literally just lost 50% of frames. Decided to reset it, and it's like, oh, you just lost 50%. The fuck? This is supposed to be a chill freaking whatever, and instead it's turning into a nothing is there. I can try and tweak a couple of things. But I mean, I've got exactly the exact same things running as I had yesterday. So I shouldn't be losing more frames than I lost yesterday. But the number keeps going up. Fucking Unity, it's just piss poor. No, everything uses Unity. Yeah, but why is it so shit then? Reset.
What do you do when your bunny gets wet? You get your hairdryer.
Oh god. I'll turn my headphones down a little bit, actually. That is loud. Okay. Okay, everything's fine. I go back to the game. Go back to the game and immediately I've just gone from 0.1 to 10% just moving my mouse around in the game. So apparently, despite not doing anything, well, that's not going to help. Despite not really doing anything, the game is now causing me insane amounts of lag. Why? I need to put the tutorial. Should I just drop the resolution? The sun is out. Also, I've noticed that this stream boo bullshit has gotten significantly shorter. Thanks, Chris. That's not going to have helped. Oh, it helped a little bit. I'm still dropping frames. Why am I dropping so many frames? The fuck? I'm gonna have to get rid of the tuber because as far as I can tell, that's what's causing me the frame drops. Or I missed something. Let's get rid of that. Is that what's causing it? Because whenever I open this, it opens another very tiny, and I mean tiny window that only has an X on it. Like it's a thing that's permanently trying to load and refresh. Maybe that's what's causing it. Let's hit reset again. Nope, the moment I get back in game, I've lost 20% of frames. The fuck? It wasn't doing this yesterday. And now I'm just annoyed. Fuck it. We deal with the frame drops because I can't be arsed and I don't want to get rid of the thing just to fix it. No. No. My model hasn't changed. What I did was I added a couple of things that should only trigger if someone throws bits. That's all I did. That shouldn't cause any lag because it shouldn't be checking. But it's the game that's causing the lag. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. And if that's the case, that's really annoying. Let me just temporarily get rid of it. For science, we'll the trouble is, Chris, in order to disable it, I have to delete about 30 different things. It's not 30, it's about 10. But it's like yeah, because each one is its own individual thing. There's not like the way it works, it's not just a blanket do this, do this, do this. I set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things for it to work with. And in order to do it, in order to delete it, I have to straight up delete them. There is no toggle, it's delete. But let's see if that helps. And if it doesn't help, then I don't know. Oh no, 8 things. I miscounted that one. That one counts as 2. But it's the fact that it lags when I go back when the game becomes the active thing. Like, while I'm tabbed out of the game, I was about to say while I'm tabbed out, I'm getting no lag. Yeah. Okay. Turn the camera off then. Yeah, that could also be the problem. It could be the double source thing. Can I undo what I just did? No. If I get rid of them, reset. Right. Toggle back on. I need to make sure that that's toggled. Well, the game is constantly running even when it's paused. I think. I might be wrong. It would help to turn the camera back on. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Nope, it's VNAM. Even with everything off, it's still causing big lag spikes. And I don't know why. Because it wasn't doing that yesterday. Seriously, I don't know why that's so different to yesterday. Because yesterday, everything was fine. Yeah, I'd maybe drop 12%, but 12% is tolerable. Dropping 50% is not tolerable. Like nothing else has changed overnight. And what I had that thing that I the bits things also should not be causing that. I can understand OBS taking 60% of graphics processing, but seriously though, that's fucking ridiculous. Oh well. We'll go to the backup. Hold. Alright, let's go back to the game. Yeah, no, it was VNM. I don't understand why though, because it was, like I said, it was absolutely fine yesterday. There was no lag. There was a little, but there wasn't. There wasn't that. Oh, that's annoying. You know that one. Bear with. Bear with. I've got things loading up in the background. Dumb OBS, yeah. Dumb Windows. It's all right. Have you heard? Have you heard, Chris? I know I said I was going to keep. I was going to try and keep things chill here, but have you heard? Have you heard about what's coming? What Windows is coming? Doing, making, gonna make, in the process of making? Have you heard? Remember how Windows 10 was going to be the last Windows ever? There's never going to get a new version. And then they were saying how Windows 11 was essentially going to be the same thing. You know how Windows is very good at not keeping to their fucking word? Can you guess what Windows is doing next? That it's going to be built using AI as the framework, and it's going to have monthly subscription models to paywall you to use a lot of its features. You know what Windows is making? Yep. Windows 12. When Windows 12 comes out, I am swapping to Linux. I don't fucking care what games I lose. I'm gonna grab a relatively cheap, relatively small spare boot drive, get that plugged in, and get fucking Linux installed. Because fuck that. Oh god. I'm not playing that bullshit game. Hold. There we go. So yeah. I'm trying to cause frame drops, by the way. It's not working. Okay. Fair enough. But yeah, I saw a thing last night and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? They've got that much of a hard on for it that they're going to build an entire operating system where the base framework is quote AI. It's like, no. How have you not learned from your current model of millions leaving your platform because of the AI stuff that you're forcing down their throats to maybe not use it? You'd think that someone would look at the numbers and go, wait, why is everybody leaving our thing? Because it's shit. Because you keep fucking with it. Because you keep adding features that nobody wants or needs. You know, if you want people to use it, have that ability as an extra feature that they can pay to use. And then you'll see how many people are actually using it. And then guess what? You'll realize it's not fucking worth it. But no, they won't. They can't possibly do that. They can't possibly take the choice approach. They have to throw it down your throat. It's a fucking joke. Anyway, I've had my rant. I'm done. The tile I want, I don't think exists. That's a fun one. I always want to use that one, but there's never really a place to use it. What I want is I want this, but underground. Because I want this track. This is the people track. Or is it? No. That's the people track. I need that track to go over here. Oh, I have an idea. I have multiple terrible ideas, in fact. For this? Not that. What's this one? No. If I show that there. There we go. What? What place? There we go. Oh. In order to keep that covered, I need to do that. Oh, what if this will even work? This might not work. Can I build? I cannot. Ugh. There we go. I could get rid of. Yeah, it looks a bit shit. Ba, 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 ba. Imagine if I could. Can I put one on there? No, I'm gonna do solid. In that case, we'll rip that off and let that be exposed. Strange. Very strange. We should play Eco again soon. I'm waiting for that update, but still. We should just play it again. I don't need the update to play it. That's actually quite convenient that you're making comments about AI in your Discord while I'm ranting about Windows 12 and its forced usage of AI that you literally wouldn't be able to get out of because that is the operating system. And the trouble is, they are going to force people to use it eventually because that's what they do. They force obsolescence on their prior systems, so you have to use it or migrate. And my god, people are going to migrate. Oh. Well. Okay, but what did the AI. So. Yeah, I was going to say, like, upscaling artwork isn't so bad.
Heh. Nice.
And to be fair, yeah. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Well, yeah, that's the other thing. Like, did they build something that was capable of doing it, or are they just saying they're using that word? Sometimes you just never know. Annoyingly, you just never know. Oh my god. How is Liz this horribly yuck morning? Of course it's a soulless cash grab. It's always a soulless cash grab. When is it not a soulless cash grab? That's a genuine question. Like, sometimes I just can't tell. Oh. Right, can we wiggle that? Can we wiggle that track out? I've already failed today. Not just with the lag, but trying to keep things chill. No, I will never see Windows 12. Well, you best put some clothes on, chap. Anyway. I said what I said. Also replacing the handles with new ones. Oh, okay. That's not so bad. Okay. This is going to be a very interesting... That was awful. Breathe. Good fit. Oh, I wish I didn't have to do things today. I wish I could just spend the day at home being chill. What I mean by that is I wish I wasn't having to do another thing today that I wasn't expecting to be already doing. Yeah? Like, extra work has been thrust upon me that I just didn't want. It's fine, I guess. We'll still end up doing it. Just not going to be happy about doing it. Oh no, that's a terrible idea because this one... Well, actually, no, maybe not terrible. Maybe not. Maybe not good. Not as good as I hoped. Like, I would like to use one of these, but I just kind of can't. Wait, have I got the right track? No. Wait, no, yes I have. Hold on. I should do some braining. Yes, 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 this works. Sorry, I just heard Jamalki and yeah. Yeah, what he said. But anyway, don't worry about it. Okay, right. So those two can now... Oh, look. Those two can now work together. Bridge. Hey, look at that! This is actually one that I want. Except it's not the one I want. The one that I want is that. But I don't want that because that just looks. It's just looks a little bit shit. But if I want any other that goes across, it's got to be this one. Or only other way I can think of doing this is to put the track, but that won't work because it doesn't go up. So I would have to have. Whoops. I have to extend this forwards. In order to build. In a minute, you need to think here. That one's going to come off up here, which is fine. No problem with that. Oh. 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 Not quite what I'm after. But it's a reasonable alternative. It's not. Because again, for it to work, I need to have it in a very specific place. Ooh. How do I get that track over here? Because I don't just want to have another one of these, because that just looks kind of cheap in my book. Especially given how I'm gonna have to jack it across there. Alright, plan. I guess technically plan A is what this one was. That's better. Because I can at least... What? And that's the only problem here. I can't like cover that. Oh, I could do. Hold. Hold. Oh yeah, there's an outbreak on its way. Would you look at that? Because yeah, we can't put one there.
Did you hear about the cheese factory that exploded in France? There was nothing left but debris.
That's Sarge. Yeah, hi. Morning, Sarge. Morning, morning. Or good evening. Take your pick. Things have gone horribly wrong, as you can probably guess, as to why the fact that I don't have something up that was up yesterday. Don't know why. It just doesn't want to work anymore. No. Wait, what do you mean 1,000 points? Oh shit, you were actually scammed out of 1,000 points. That's not supposed to be there. You were actually scammed. Hold on. Yeah, no, that I didn't know that was in there. That's not supposed to be in there. Fuck's sake. Sorry, but things have just been really fucked up this morning. And I've got to go in there and remove it. I'll say it now. If ever I have a redeem that does not have any explanation, do not, or unless it's one that's already
Congrats.
here, do not press it.
Sarge was first to claim first this stream.
Because that was not meant to be there. Fucking hell. Delete.
Hey look, someone just claimed a watch streak.
Reject all. There we go. There
Get
you go,
your
Sarge.
streak on Axial Blankies.
That should have redeemed your 1,000. Because, yeah, that wasn't meant to be there. Maybe that was what was causing all the fucking lag. Good, good. Oh, and the ads are here. Well, have some trains, I guess.
Heh? Nice. We might get a lag spike. Oh god, well, we are getting a lag spike. All the Brits are waking up.
Oh dear. Oh, press the wrong thing. Oh no. Hold. Hold. Oh. Oh. That's funny. Um we got it back. But I fucked something else up. Well, it weren't lagging out, but I just broke it because webcam can only track one thing at a time. I could theoretically use VTube Studio as my webcam tracker rather than having this, but that just feels like adding extra steps. Let's get rid of that random extra thing. Let's put us in the right spot. Open this. Oh, Chris needs a nap. Whoop! We've still got the overlay on. It's Interesting. It can't detect my left eye. So, having restarted it, I now have no lag. I have no FPS drops. You don't want it anymore. No, I feel that, Chris. I've also dropped the this guy, this overlay to 30 FPS as opposed to 60, and that should help, apparently. The tracking FPS is at 30, so why bother? Why have the output at 60 if the tracking's only at 30? I know why. It's to help fidelity, but my OBS runs at 60. Maybe I try and drop it to 60. 30. Fuck. My monitor's refresh rate is 59 point something, like 47 or something weird. Hello, cat. Why are you making noise? Who woke you up? Is my VTuber freaking out? No, surprisingly not. I think I have it reset when I'm out of focus now. Like out of range. I could put all the ducks back in. So I'll let you know what I had added last night. Last night I was a bit bored. Oh, down to 60. Yeah. 144 is not needed unless you're playing FPS Quest, where your hit points are tied to your FPS. That's a different story, and we'll talk about later. So last night I was dicking around with Vina, and I decided, why not? Is all I'm going to say. Why not? The why not was because a thingamajig, a word, a thing, a what's it? Ducks, right? I said it. Ducks, right? Ducks. So the ducks make sense because quack. What I wanted was when the quack went off, it would yeet a duck. Now I can't have that. But what I can do is at a set bits amount or a bit range, launch squeaky ducks. And that's what I set up yesterday. And I had it go from 5 to 200. Obviously, 69 had its own specific one that was not ducks. But depending on the tier, the more ducks would be thrown. I'll tell you now, the highest tier at 200 plus is a lot of ducks. However, it does not work. I have disabled this. Do not do any bits. You will be sorely disappointed. So yeah, I might look at it again in the outbreak because I can at least put the bonk back in if it's fixed. It could just be that when I launched it, something went a bit iffy, and yeah, it's definitely smooth. I literally have not dropped any frames so far. Also, I need Chris to validate something for me because I don't believe it. And I don't think Chris will believe it either. God damn. I think the main reason I don't believe what I'm going to mention is the fact that it's like the Jim Carrey thing that happened. Like, there's multiple people reporting on it, and I'm just like, why? I don't trust. So, are you ready? Allegedly, what's his name? Not Alan Tudyk. The guy who does a podcast with Alan Tudyk, who I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. There's the podcast of Once We Were Spacemen. Apparently, he's been going around. Yeah, he's been going around to people, very specific people from a very specific cast, and their Instagram for Once I Were a Spaceman, or whatever the name of the thing was, apparently has some clips of him going around to these actors' home addresses to say that they're getting the band back together. And of course, everyone in the comments is like, "What about Alan?" Well, what do you? He died, so how are they going to solve that one? I'm like, are they? Are they actually going to be doing a mini series, or is there? Is it? I don't believe. I don't believe it. I want to believe it, but I also don't want to believe it because we are now in an age where this could so easily just be fake. I am not trusting. There's apparently been others. Like it's not just because the clips I've seen, it shows him going to like 3 or 4 houses, and I'm like, they might just no, because this is the other thing that I spotted was that somebody mentioned specifically a mini series, and that's what made me go, well, hang on a second. I don't want to have false hope because I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any of it, so why should I have false hope? But it's like, well, but if they do, that might get me to watch it. Maybe. Probably not. That's not what got me to watch Stargate. I watched Stargate because I hounded you into making it so I could. Oh no, that is awful. That was a bad idea. A different bridge. I beg your pardon. Aw, big yawns. I can do that. That looks less shit. It's only one season. Yeah. You probably did hear Cat. Cat, do you want to say hello? Come here, Great. Great Cat said no. Apparently, I could actually have a pet cat. The door is open. Go downstairs. The creature is a menace. So you've also seen it, because again, like, my algorithm is hot garbage. So I immediately don't trust anything that I get there. You mean you mean my banner logo, dude? Oh, do I? If I can figure out how to make props, because I tried, and my god, it gave me a headache because I need to reread all the documentation because it's just oh, Pando. God, yeah, I occasionally get things from them still. See, my brain immediately actually went to the guy that I had in the top right corner, left corner. Yeah, you have. You're not old. You are old, but not in that regard. I'm an old man. God, I remember Pando. I also remember, like, occasionally getting emails from them. Still. Okay. I want a small station. Bam, bam, bam. Let's go with that one. Kind of a complete tangent. I mean, I don't use my professional. Okay, so I have my email, which is for both professional and like family stuff, and then I have my other email, which became the one that I use for things like Twitch. Because, yeah, when I first set it up, I was like, I won't really use this for anything else. And then I started using it for everything else. Oh, the cat's given up. The cat has decided to go elsewhere. It's fine. Oof. Yeah. Discord. Discord stinks. That's the thing. Does either of you actually understand orbs? Like, what are orbs? What do they get? What are orbs? What is their purpose? Discord currency. Can you use them to get nitro stuff? Or are they purely just Discord's inbuilt money laundering scheme? Because I've heard. Oh, that's why she was asking to go out. I don't know why she doesn't just go downstairs. Yeah, I only bring it up because I had heard about someone who was basically farming. They had multiple servers on Discord where they were farming watching ads to get orbs. And apparently it was working. But I'm like, yeah, it's not worth it. And that just confirmed it ain't worth it. Because unless those orbs are getting me free nitro, get fucked. Yeah. Never looked into it. Never caught my interest. Anyway, coming together. Shame I can't build a big. Actually, this is the outgoing, which would suck for anyone who wants to get from here to there. I have a really messed up idea. Okay. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to build my town, but I want to build it sort of inside slightly. So I'm gonna build it up and I'm gonna tear it down. Oops. Ah. Ooh. Okay, there's a bit of a lag spike when I'm doing that. Other than that, all that lag is a thing of the past. But yeah, after having done all the rantage, nice, chill, relatively chill. I need to stop lying to myself. This ain't chill. When do I ever do chill things? Whoops. I try to keep things chill. I mean, I'm good at it. My project Yeah, I need to go through my Unity shit and get rid of a bunch. Well, I need to figure out. I need to. I'm gonna have a busy weekend, I think. I can't do it today. My goal, my plan, what I have in mind is see if it. Because once again, it's the whole version nightmare. And oh, here's all these tutorials for this specific version. However, this specific version is now outdated by the time this video has come out, and I can't get a new one updated in time because they keep updating everything. Yeah, I know. I know, Chris. I know. Yeah. The version hell. And what's most annoying about it is how like so I tried to add a prop, right? And I was having loads of problems with it. And I thought, no, I figured it out. So, right. I followed the tutorial. The tutorial literally said, be aware the Vinyan keeps updating. So, by the time you see this video, there is a high chance that it will be out of date. I will show you what I'm using, what I am using is wrong, but the general process is the same. Just make sure you're using the relevant versions for that version of the extension, because you have to install an asset pack so that it knows how to translate things and all that other crap. You understand this, Chris, because you've worked in code before and you know what it's like to have one thing do one thing, and in order for it to be understood by everything else, you have to have something to translate it. Anyway. So I I started by trying to copy theirs exactly, and then they were like, yeah, do not use what I'm using. It's wrong. It won't work for you, probably. It only works for me because I've done things to make it work. It's like, right. So then I had to go into the thing, and it's like, okay, so it uses... So the end software uses this version of Unity. The software that you're going to be fucking around with uses this version of Unity to make the product. So you want to make sure you use this version, which means you need a different version of this specific software, this particular extension, because now it's updated for a more recent version of Unity, which is all fine, well, and good. However, the previous tutorials I had been following all used a previous version of Unity. So that's another 7 or 8 gigabytes of dead space that's just in the way. And then you've got their naming conventions of like, oh, this version, this version, this version's that version, and now we're using Unity 6000. Why can't you call it Unity 26? Because we can't. When we hit Unity 2025, we changed it to Unity 5000. When we hit Unity 2024, we changed to Unity 4000. But up until Unity 2023, it was Unity 20 and the year. It was Unity year and then version number. But now we decided to fuck you and change the names of everything. I decided to turn to Cartman there, flipping heck. Oy vey. Whoopsie. Oh. Unity is run by Gremlin. My God, it's a good... If I ever try and mimic Xander, that's probably the voice that my centaur will use. Just to warn you now, Chris. I will butcher Xander's voice. But only if some kind of cursed wild magic were to cause me to have to mimic Xander. Like, I don't know, if we got body swapped. So we suddenly had the voice of each other's character. That's the only reason why Virulin would copy Xander's voice. He would never do it maliciously. You don't have that, do you, Char? That's not on your sheet. Oh no. Chris, you get better. If you have to miss a session, that's fine. I mean... Oh god, didn't we start combat again? No, we hadn't made it to the next round of combat. We leveled up, that was it. You might want to do that, Chris. Okay. I would recommend leveling up. At some point. Obviously, when you aren't suffering from the lurgy. Yeah, I said it. Do I want it right up against the cliff? Kind of. God. Well, the main problem is we've got to think about feet. Feet. I totally meant feet. Um, so he's got that to deal with. Oh yeah, tomorrow is Friday. Me and Stump both went with the mobile feet. I went with it because I thought it would be funny, and Stump went with it so that he could punch things and run away. But my centaur can now move up to. I think I mentioned this last week. Up to what is it? 240 feet in 6 seconds. Can't do anything else after that, but he can still move. Oh, interesting. Not allowed. Okay. Fine. I'll take that hit. You never heard of a custom class? I know you have. I'm messing. We all know about custom classes here. That's better. See, that actually looks kind of neat. Although this is a bit inset, but it's fine. Yeah, I've also got to remember this is the people track. Yeah, Char went with more magic for her cursed magic, so let's not worry about that. Let's not worry about what that could potentially cause us. Oh, that could be the station. Yeah. Oh. Well, the train would never go past. That's the same station I've got at the other place. I don't want that. Oh, that works. That is exactly the right size. Perfect. Yeah. Do you wear armor, Chris? Sorry, does Xander wear armor? Because if Xander's a naked boy, I could teach you the way of the fist. Or, you could. So, what I was going to suggest was like the same as what me and Tom gone with. We both have gone with mobile because it gives you not only an additional 10 feet of movement, but if you attack something, whether you hit or not, you can run away from that creature without it having reactions against you. So it can't have an opportunity attack, basically. So if you want to be able to punch something and run away from it, as long as you're not surrounded by creatures, you can do that. Which is I immediately employed that strategy of running into a cave, punching something 3 times, and then running away again. Up to 60 feet. Actually, no, technically up to. I can dash as a bonus action. But regular movement, I can only move 60. I can't yet walk on walls or water, although at some point I will be able to run on liquids and vertical surfaces. You know what? I'm actually tempted to have this just be this loop and then have a thingy thing here and just have 3 big islands. Well, 4 technically. Have the industrial island set and the town island set and just have the two have them completely separate. That works. I like that idea. Yeah, it is nice. Could you not just get one? Knit one. You just, I was gonna say. I mean, I know he wears a sweater vest, but does that constitute as armor? Was my thought process. I mean, if it does, then fair enough. Yeah, I want to use this, but using that just breaks things here. Also, I now don't want that to be like that. What's a leather shirt underneath? Oh my! Hang on a second. Hang on. You're telling me that Xander's wearing a full leather gimp suit with a sweater vest on top? That's what I heard. Sorry, I'm making your character more cursed than he really is. I think I should step away from the Do I have another? Because I was meant to have a. Oh no! Yeah, this was gonna be farm. This is the town. Yeah, Xander probably did knit his own sweater vest. My head canon is cursed at the moment. Don't go listening to me, okay? I'm barely with it. I'm about as with it as Chris, I feel. Oh. Okay. I think I can make this work. This is a good train track route. Although this big curve seems I want to say superfluous, but what I could do is just make a hole. That now makes more sense. Ah, my neck! I'm glad nobody heard that. I heard like 4 vertebrae click. What? Globo. No, we don't talk about Globo. Peanut shape. Char, I'm not seeing the peanut shape you refer to. I'll be honest. Let's build the land. Now! Damn it. I have to be really careful rotating the camera. Because it's very, very eager to get rid of my tiles. You know what? We'll stick with it. There is... I mean, I kind of get what you mean. There we go. Well, there's that weird thing. Isn't it like the whole only a monkey could figure out how to get into it, like monkey puzzle trees? I'm guessing. I'm purely speculating that. Like, the only thing that's capable of climbing a monkey puzzle tree is a monkey. Which I believe is where it got its name. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's just what I heard as a child. And I want it to be true. Whoopsie. Don't you forget about me. I don't know why that came to my head. Grab that song and twist the lyrics. Won't you forget about me in this divorce? Sorry. There's some. I'm already dreading having to go this freaking lighting job this afternoon. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, that's how I get it. There we go. Crystal Lurk. That's fair. I might have to do one myself soon. Which is good, because I think we're due for an ad break soon. Ish. Ish. No, I want that gap. Okay. So the inside of the island is built. We've got to do the outside edges. But I can sound it? Surround it. close enough, with rocker. And make it a bit more jagged. First, let's titivate some corners. Let's smooth it out. Oops. To be fair though, there are also like some of the like the beach edge parts. I might rip out some corners to place those in. I want a waterfall. The perfect fit, but it just doesn't work. Be better. At least now I've learned how to do that. I'll have to figure out some frills I can put in there. Oh, well, that has to be that. There we go. Fine, it's fine. Just freaking out a bit. It's okay. Okay, that's neatened it up and, well, I say neatened it up. Polished it a bit. Smoothed it out. Added some more texture. These. I just want to put some, like, you know, stuff. make it look less out of place. Oh, actually, put that one there, and then see if we can get that L-shaped one. In fact, go for that and that. All right, we'll go with that. That helps blend it a bit. It's not perfect, but it worked. It's okay. No, I don't like that. There's a lot of imperfections with this kind of thing. Ah, dear. Sorry, I've heard some One Piece rumors, and I'm like, my brain is braining. Brain. Yeah. Apparently, we now know. Or I say we now know. We technically. Oh, well, we don't. Apparently, the One Piece has been identified as to what it is, but that information is buried in a secret location, possibly in the middle of the ocean. There's another fun bit for you. Yeah, let's build this town. It's gonna be very cramped. What with the train tracks being super freaking close. In fact, I'm gonna build the protective barriers first. Oh, my nose. Why? I'm not allowed to place. I'm not allowed to do anything there. That's kind of shit. It's fine. Ad break incoming. Oh no. Whatever will we do? What are we going to do, Robin? Dude, I want that one. You know what, actually? Why did I do that? There we go. Hey. We got ads on the way. We all know what that means. Pee-pee break. Oh, that's close. Okay. There we go. No, I could. Could do it that way. Train track. Oh, that's convenient. That's like literally the exact same one that it was. Ugh. Right. So I'm gonna take a break. Ugh. While the adverts roll, everyone get up, have a stretch, do whatever it is you need, and we'll be back to finish this shortly. I hope. Bye. Why is it so framey during the ad break? What the hell? The hell? The actual hell? Anyway. Hold. Hold. Right. I think I'm actually going to drop my my OBS to 60 to 30 FPS because I'm almost never doing anything that relies on 60. So, oh, we can also reduce it by that. That's what's causing most of the lag. Right. I know what's causing most of my lag now. No, I'm not going to do it midstream. But I also know what's causing me lag is something inside OBS, and that's my the lighting overlay thing I had set up. That's not working, basically. It's the same issue I was having with nested scenes, causing me issues. Basically, it's just too many sources all running simultaneously and repeating. It's just bad. So I'm gonna have to look into the other method that people use, and it might be the same method, it might be different. I'm hoping it's different. It's fine. I don't need a lighting overlay. I don't need a lighting overlay. It'd be nice. Oh, I'm still getting a few frame drops, but I don't need it. Anyway, we got to build a little village. Now I'm concerned. I can build a path. That should do. Ugh, my eyeballs. Why are they so gritty? It's not my eyeballs, it's my eyelids. Alright, let's build some houses. This is mostly just going to be housing. Oh, we can... You know the yellow ones? Yellow housing? As opposed to the blue. The red church. That's a scary thought, actually. Oh, we can. Oh, but it's... You leave that door. Ah! You might be asking yourself, how would one get to said church? Well, with great difficulty. That's how. I'm kidding. I'll build. Oh, this is. Oh. Right, in order for this to work, which side do I clip? Yeah, go that side. There we go. Now you can get up the cliff to the church, which is not going to be the highest point on the map, I don't think. I mean, that's just straight up flagstones. Honestly, at this rate, why not just cover the entire thing? I can still put some decorations now. The benches. Benches? Benches. No, you wouldn't have a campfire by the church. You might have a fountain, though. Yeah. Yeah, I like the fountain. Is that the duck pond? The duck pond that has no ducks? A duck pond if it hasn't got any ducks. Oh, they link. Ooh, it's got a little bridge. That was cute. What I wanted. That's cute. I mean, I don't... Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, so there's a bit of RNG to it. I need some trees. Now, we're not going with the same... We're not going with the birch trees, which is funny because we've got birch trees all over the goddamn place. I'm going to go with these trees. No, these trees. Oh, these ones. They're all a bit tall. I'll go with these ones. That works. I just realised the fatal error. I had type lock on. Sorry, variant lock. Well, that works. That also works. Slowly coming together. It won't let me place any on there, so that's fine. No. Okay, let's see if we can get a different... I don't want rocks. I don't want that tree. I don't want shrubs. Damn, that one actually had one that was good. Okay, that works. Go find the next one. Oh god, there's two of them. Ah! Okay. 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 Fine. This one needs a touch up. It's nice when it just works. Oh, ain't that the truth? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, Char. It's like, why? You paid for the book, essentially, but no, you're locked into their subscription because they're the ones who have bought the rights to it, or whatever. Audiobooks. They... Oh, my chat is disconnected. Pesky DRMs. Yeah. Guess who's back? Back again. Malky's back. Tell your friends. Sorry. These trees aren't the best for creating, like, big clusters. I'm learning. Also, I swear I just heard a voice that wasn't connected to anything. Ah, of course they fucking have. Of course they have. Because why pay real people for things? And they wonder why nobody wants to work. People do want to work. But their jobs are being completely and utterly shafted. It's not that nobody wants to work, it's that companies don't want to pay people. There's a difference. No, we're keeping it chill. He says, grinding his teeth. Well, that works. Can I have it there instead? That's better. Oh, I could have that as the secret camping spot. Except there's nowhere I could put a secret entrance. Never mind. Ignore that. Ignore me. No, don't ignore me. Well, that's entirely up to you. Fire department? That belongs over here. Now, it's a bit naff that the fire department literally can't be connected properly. What is this? Oh, it's a baker. Oh, I was gonna do yellow buildings here. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm gonna stick with yellow buildings, except for that station, because I don't think I can change the colour of the station. Oh, I can. This is fine. It's Yellow Town. Get it? The train side cafe. Or the rail side cafe, I should say. That one? No. That one. Um... There we go. You won't let me. It's annoying. What's some decoration here? Little fountain. Yeah. Oh, it's beautiful. It's lovely. Anyway. What the buildings could I do with around here? Yeah, it just looks like a house. That's a big house. That's the cafe we just put down. Lisa's boutique. Go past the boutique to get to the church. I kind of want to put a park type thing here. So I hope it doesn't have a back door. No, it does have a window though. Well, nobody's using that window now. Oh, actually. Let's link that lot together. Let's say park. Interesting. Well, it's not going to be a park, so to speak. have the only source of drinking water guarded by the fire station. I'll have one there, but I think we'll have another well here. Right, what I'm going to do is build a sort of I want to build a kind of market. Okay, that doesn't have any variation. That's annoying. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Okay. Fine. Itchy shoulder. I'll put some swings down. And a little seesaw. So a little one. There we go. And a sand pit. And a slide. And let's go with that one. Merry-go-round. And then we want a gate. That slide's going to be really hard to access. Is there a slide alternative? No. Alright, no slide then. No slide for these guys. I'm going to get a little climbing frame instead. So the little park We got a little outdoor market with some seating. We got the cafe. We got the shoe stop. We got the fire station. Mail service. Well, that just looks like, is that a hotel or that's a museum? Museum was next on my list. How's a hairdressers? I don't want a hairdressers. That's a town hall clock, which would make sense. Where's the fire department? Maybe there or there. Build it there. Postal service is going to have to be here. Get rid of those trees. There's got to be a postal service type building. That's... Hang on. You fucking kidding me? That is the postal service. It's even got an envelope on front of it. Okay. Okay. I'm okay. With hay bales. I don't want hay bales. Sacks. I want crates and barrels. There we go. Oh, they're the only variations. That's a shame. I was hoping they'd have more. Oh well. Place needs some lights. Which is, again, I'm going to say it again, really annoying. Because you can't turn like the in-game lights off. So we'll have a few. They just won't do anything. And given that I can't put anything else down there, it makes sense to put lights there. There we go. Oh, it's already on that side anyway. Okay. So that's the town centre. Oh, neither the church nor the town hall tower. You know what? They're important buildings. They can get away with being a different colour. Yes, I can't be bothered to delete them. Housing. Oh, that was too important to be a house. That also looks too important to be a house. I don't think any of these are actually houses. That's the hospital. Do I give them a hospital? The other guys don't have a hospital. I don't think I can really think of a place a hospital was there. That's a museum. I don't want a museum. Hotel. Now, a hotel makes sense. slap it there. It's near the train station. It's near, you know, the places people go to see, kind of thing. The hospital. Hospital is big. Hospital is very big. Having a hospital feels excessive. Again, they don't. They'll have house doctors. They won't have doctors. Little corner shop. Little corner shop is valid. Right, let's get some houses in here. Looks like a farmhouse. I want my farmhouse. I want a farmhouse. Ah, I can't change the colour of those. Boo. But they are essentially what I'm after. Bloody corner shop's in the way. Where's that corner shop? Where is it? Let's go. There you are. It's bigger than I realised. Oh, it's an ice cream shop. Not a corner shop. I've just seen the logo. Imagine if I could shove it up there. No, I don't want the ice cream shop next to the fire station. That just seems dumb. Put it over here. Little ice cream shop. Build road down there. Add it there. Road up here. Put it in there. Sarge embracing the cozy. Honestly, yeah. It's a shame that this music doesn't make it to the VOD. Sarge, you should be going to bed soon. Right? Beb. Soon. Soon, TM. Fair enough. Maybe the museum there. I mean, a museum would be interesting. Like, what? Why would they have a museum? They just do. Have some seating and stuff outside. Which is this one. Some trees. Let's give them. I should have locked that tree set. Oh, no, we want those ones. No. Oh. That worked. That works. I like that. Is it? Oh, fair enough. I thought it was later than that for you. For some reason. There we go. Nice museum. The housing. I suppose I could put something there. Oh, a little big tree. A little big tree. Yeah, that's what I said. A well for the street. You know what? Nothing wrong with just a few benches. And trees. Trees because I can't think of anything else to add. I mean, I could have these, which have got variations, but at the same time, I was like, well, why? Maybe there. That makes sense. That's the only place that makes sense to add them. I don't know what to do here. I don't know how to fill this space. As it stands, I could, I guess, make it into a... See, I'd want to be able to have that mirror. Yeah, as it is, like, because I've got the road going through there. Let's get rid of the road. Road go there. Screw it, let's just build... No, it wasn't that one. That one? No. This one? Yes. Wow. So if we slap that there, a couple of them, that adds enough. I'm now just thinking of the place near me, which is literally just like a garden's space with all sorts of tropical stuff. Let's get those locked. These ones? Oh, these ones. Oh, they don't have any variation. Oh, but it's like... no, I want to be able to put them against where the fence is. Okay, change of plan. Okay. No, it won't work. That doesn't work. That won't work. They won't work. These are all centered. I want them off center. Wow. Alright, fine. See if we can find maybe not a solitary tree. I was going to say, see if we can find a solitary tree that's a good size that can fit up there. Not in that set. Or that set. What are you guys? Oh. Oh. Why not? Eh? Oh. Eh? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Anyway, I'm gonna get rid of that one. And slap a lamp there. Instead. There you go. God, it's like building a park in SimCity. Oh, it's not SimCity, it's City Skylines. Pain. Okay, so we've got our second town. Which I realised does not have anywhere to receive goods. Like trade material. I have to rethink some of this. They go out that way. I mean, this is going to be a little farm. Oh, I guess I could have a small station down here. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Hmm. You're not the type of trees I want. You're not the type of trees I want. I'll do. So what I'll do is build a small station here. Little one. That has one job. I just realized I said little one. But it's a trades goods one. I ain't little. That's the kind of station I'm dealing with. But I also need to move it up. Also, freaking out there. Right, we'll use that way on. I want to use this side, but that just doesn't work. Right, so this is how we get, quote, trade goods from anywhere to this place. Because it can come in here, and then it can migrate to this. Which is going to need another station. In order for that to make any sense. Shove one there. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. It'll be right there. Actually, I might just get rid of this station. Oh, I won't be able to put one there. Something weird octopus. Ooh. That's not gonna work. We got the station and we got the bypass. So that we don't stop at the station. And we don't get in the way of the station. I mean, there was a part of me that's like, oh, if only I could, set up timed signals so that they could enter the station, and then it forces anything to go around, and then they rinse and repeat, and all kinds of other things. But this game ain't built like that, so that ain't happening. Well, that works. Perfect. Let's not have that. I like how that first variant doesn't have any kind of. Oh, I was about to say that it's the only one that doesn't have protective rails. But there we go. Oh, I wanted to stay on theme. Really? Oh, that's so dumb. Fine. We'll stick with it. There we go. What a faff. Let's build some farm. That's too big. No, I thought they were bigger. Anyway. Okay. Good night, Sarge. Thank you for being here. Have good bebs and good sleeps. And I'm sure we'll see you again soon. Don't know when, but soon. Oh wow, there's actually variations on that. Ooh. Shove it there. I want some fruit trees. Grr. Fine. Some cows. Some pigs. Ah! Some sheep. Ah. Ah, crap. Okay, this is a really bad decision. Yeah, there it goes. Do wish it wouldn't do that. It was this building. There's an ad coming. On its way, at least. So, yeah. Let's put a couple of water troughs down. And some cows. Some pigs. And a few sheep. I'm not going to separate them because it's just not worth it. I'm also going to add a watchtower, which isn't really going to do anything. That's fine. Beehives. Oh, beehive. And oh, they're chicken coops. We want chickens or ducks? In fact, why not both? Let's get a lot of ducks. You know what? If we're going to have ducks, we're going to have another set of... I think I can have 3. Stretch time. Posture check. Jesus. Ugh. Yeah. I think they need some shrubs. I think they deserve some shrubbery. There we go. It's weird that the shadows move in relation to the camera. It bugs me a little bit, just a little bit. I'm just gonna put in some more fences and then we let the ads roll. Oh wow, I literally can't. Meow. Oh, oh, interesting. Right. Okay. Well, give those back. We are getting there. Officially, I can actually put a train down and have it run. Let's do it. Let's add. Oh, I was going to have 3 trains. Go with this. Ah! No, no. No trains for you. We has train. We has train. Yeah, the whistle was it screeching to a halt. Yay! What game? Anyway, there is now a train that is active and running on the tracks. And hopefully I haven't fucked everything up. It has reminded me that I need to deal with this. This. And add some more rocks and stuff to this. Oh, yeah! Procopia. Now, that train is now causing me quite a bit of lag, actually. So I might just stop it there when it comes around. So this is my goal now. Malky asking Ash about D&D. I heard that. Ah! Oh. Wasn't expected. Anyway. I was tweaking it here. Yeah, you heard me. Some of these are so good, but there we go. Itchy leg now. Blah, blah, blah. There. Huh! Oof. Time out. Over at 11. Okay. Oh my. Eventually that train's going to come through here and stop. He says. It's supposed to. But now I have doubt. Of course it is. Why panic? I thought it was supposed to do that. Oh, excited panic. Okay. That's fine. The good kind of panic. There we go. I hadn't connected those together because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Okay, where is... Oh, it has stopped. Oops. That's where I started it anyway. Okay, so now I'm just going to go around this cliff. In fact, no, I'm not going to do the titivation. We've only got an hour or so left, so let's finish over here. We need... We need the people that don't live in the village, but still work. What about that house? Not a lumberyard. Hey, look. A small farm plot. Could have done with that down there. Sheep. There we go. Whoops. Oh god, the entrance to this house is right around the back. That needs to be a different building. Not you! There's no variation on this building. So I'll just place it like that. And to make everyone, aka myself, happier, we shove that down. Now we've got the little farming setup for those guys, although we don't actually have any farm. Sorry, cowsies. No, yeah, I should prefer that one. There we go. Now I just need tweez. And given that this is supposed to be a bit more rugged, bigger trees at the back. Ooh, didn't want to do that. Yes. Oh, I accidentally deleted some rail track. Or it was never there to begin with. Okay, this island needs a secret. Oh, it's gonna have to be up here. God knows how they get up there, but it's gonna be up there. We'll have that there. Oh, if only I could wedge it in there. There. Ah! Obviously, people have been living up here. There's going to be some tree remnants. Actually, where is it? Isn't that farming? It is. That's planks. I want like raw logs, but not like that. We'll go with these. Oh, ditto. That's cute. Okay, yeah, that works. No. Sorry, I just got a freaking Doritos advert. Formula One Doritos advert, I should be more specific. Somehow it keeps floating the mouse. I don't understand why. I forgot this island had this. Whoops. It's fine. It can have two secrets.
Camping is intense.
I'm sorry. What do I want to get? Actually, you know what this is? This is perfect. Now, if I was, actually doing stuff right, I wouldn't be broadcasting when I take my screenshots, but at the same time, I don't care that much. Whoopsie. Yeah. Ooh. Hang on. Let me just plonk down 50 more trees. Sometimes all you need is just a few trees to liven up the landscape. Ooh, 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 ooh. I just got a spasm of stuff through my thumb. That sucked. Blob. Little ditto. Little ditto. Cute. Let's have some boulders. Because sometimes trees aren't enough. Sometimes you just need a big rock. That's a very, very tree place. I don't add too much to here either, because obviously it's not finished. Let's finish rounding and smoothing. Okay. It's a shame I can't put, you know, slope a thingy there, but it's fine. Now I can go back to focusing on this, because I haven't finished putting trees down. Bum, bum. Right, time to add some rocker. More of this stuff, I think. Where to add? I feel like this spot is a good one. Oh, I can't use that one. I don't want a super tall one. That one works. I wonder if I can add any around here. In fact, I could probably replace this entirely with... There's no tall variant of that. That's fine. How awful is that? No. Oh, oh, that works. That works really quite nicely, in fact. See if I can find one that works here. Again, if you had taller versions, that works. Let me just extend the land a little bit. There we go. That's all too curly. I can definitely add something here. One of these. Yeah, there we go. Finally got one in. That's better. But now I want something here. Which could be very janky. Oh, actually, I could stick with one of these. That'll work. That's less yucky. I could even probably add some more to this when I've continued the train route. There. And there we go. Sometimes all you need is just a little bit of fluff. Okay, that's fair. I can understand why I'm not allowed to place there. Now, this island doesn't have a secret camping spot. I've also got this. But I don't know what to do with this shape. It needs something. Everything in here is two by 2 or 3 by 3, except for that. That's not what we want. I could throw a watchtower in, but then how do you get up there? is the immediate thought process. We already got one of them. So out of place. There. That works. What the? No, can we have... Okay. Oh, there's this big open space here. Oh, this could be the camping spot. Okay, maybe I just have... What? Okay. Just do it like that. It's kind of eh. Is there a smaller one of those? I want a really tiny one. No, there's only piles. So let's just add a really thick, yes, big thick bunch of trees. Whoops. Nobody would ever know that someone was back here. There we go. A rock. Whoa. Steady on. Oh, that's the wrong type of trees. Accidentally given the wrong kind of trees. There we go. I found one that I could shove in the corner. Cool. I believe that counts as Island 2. Done. We haven't finished Island 1 yet, which is kind of funny. Anywhere else? Anywhere else besides the water that I can shove a rock? These edges. Oh, there's a couple of spots. Devoid of trees. It's not just a boulder. It's a rock. Sorry. Maybe. Oh. Let's shove trees there. We get a small boulder that I can fit in the side. Oh my God. No, screw it, we'll go with that. That's literally the exact same rock we just rotated. Okay. Right. Add some bushes in places. Strategic shrubbery. Cool. I don't know what places I could. Shove some shrubs. Ah, there are areas I can still shove trees. They just conveniently fit around that curve. That's the only reason they're there. Sure. Well, I think that comes from the category of enough. Unless I spend the next 20 minutes, half an hour fixing this bit, but I haven't completely figured this bit out yet. Because realistically, it should be a continuation of all this, which means it needs to be more mining. I can't be bothered. Right now, I'm like, ugh. I think I'm done. It's a short one. It got slightly screwed over by things. I'll just say things. There really isn't one, is there? They're all 4 tiles wide. That's annoying. Eh. I'll figure something out for that. Or I find a way of dragging that one to the right. You know what? Let's do that. Okay, so first thing I want to do, grab that, get rid of that. that there. Bridge. Wait. Huh? Huh? Right. I think I misunderstood the assignment there. My self-made assignment, that was. In that case... swore I deleted more than that. Anyway. I can now do that. Which looks awful. Or at least one side did. Let's put rocks on this side. Go plan A. Go with those rocks. Okay. Well. Oh, my nose. I had a sniffle. That looks a bit more natural curved. I mean, this is still a little bit janky, but it'll be right. Cool. Well then. I say we watch the train for one circuit. And then enough is enough. Oh, that's weird. And then we think about who to raid. It's either Malky, Beastie, Liz. I'm sorry, but why was that building highlighted? Why are you highlighting a building? Mouse wasn't even near that. It's not near that. This is my gripe. There we go. This is why it takes forever to get the not the screenshots, but like the other stuff. And of course now I'm dropping frames left, right, and center because we're actually okay. You idiot. But don't answer that question. I know I'm the idiot there. But yeah, I need something here. I need something. I need to make sure when I'm recording this it doesn't capture the cursor. Fine. So where do we want to go? I mean, obviously there's Jamalki doing Elden Ring. We've got... Yeah. Liz is doing Minecraft. Misty just chatting. A live stream. Yeah. Is it though? I need to start thinking about lunch. And then getting things together to go and clean a pond pump. Yay. Ugh. Oh, right, it's just massively behind. What do we feel like? I mean, I'm already hanging in Jamalki's, so I might just go... We'll raid Liz. I think. Then some... Jesus. My screen. Send some peeps over. Yeah, right. Saturday's a busy day as well. Damn it. Grrr. Okay. Well, it's been fun. And yeah, thank you all for hanging out. I'm gonna hit the button. Go and send some love. Okay, nope, cancel. Cancel that. I just realized what I did. That's funny though. Cancel. That is not what I intended to do. Jesus Christ. I'm tired, apparently. What I could do is set an alias so that it knows to raid Liz when I fuck up like that. What surprised me is that there is actually someone out there who does stream who is just called Liz and apparently does Palia. So, you know, that was unexpected. I'm going to save a bunch, copy the raid message, and exit. Oh my god, my poor computer. And yeah, I might be back tomorrow unless I'm doing something stupid. We shall see. And yeah, I now need to go and get freaking load of stuff sorted. Bye 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 bye.